What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you probably the most vital part of your marketing. This is what you are going to base everything else off of, and this is the creation of user personas. User personas are basically little segments of your audience personified. So we create little people from segments, and we do this. What we do is we start off. We have a survey, and that's just 10 plus questions. We then collect the data and we categorize it, and we then segment it, and that is how we create the personas. So what we do is we start off with a number of questions. We start off with who, and we're asking who because we want to get the demographics of who is buying, and what this is going to achieve is this is going to help us with the targeting on the social media advertising. We're then going to ask them why. Why are they buying? What problems does it solve? Again, this is going to help for the targeting and the message. We then want to know what the objections to the sale is. So, the people will have looked and said, well, I'm not going to buy because of this or whatever. We want to know the sale objections because we want to deal with them in the advert. Okay, we always handle the objections at the beginning of the sales funnel. We do not handle at the end. And there's a thing called status, and this is the before and after state change. I go a lot more into this in the main course. I'm just going to touch on this one line, and this is really for the content creation when we create a sales funnel. But as I said, I'm not really going to go into it that much here. So let's just have a look. Say we were going to do a spin studio. A spin is where you're on a bike and you go rapidly for about 45 minutes. What we want to know is these are real personas, by the way, that I did for a spin studio down the road for me when we were creating their advertising. If we were to actually say, run adverts, do you want to do spin? We would only be preaching to the converted who actually already do spin, so then they would buy off us. We do not want that. We need to open up markets. So what we need to do is we need to look at the personas. This is how they came out, and then we create the marketing and advertising message depending on the personas. So we created Sue the Slimmer, and she is a lady aged 30 to 55. She wants to do weight loss. Her objection to it was, is it beginner friendly? And she had never ever done spin before. So we we now have the content and the demographics for the targeting. We then look at Harvey the heart attack. He is a man aged 40 to 60, and he's worried about having a heart attack. He's worried about his heart health. Again, he wants to know, is it beginner friendly? And he's never done spin before. We then have Ona, the OAP. She is a lady 65 plus, and she just wants to increase her general fitness. Is it OAP friendly? Again, she has never done spin before. So we can now create the advertising. Because if we had just targeted these people, Sue the Slimmer, and said, do you want to do a spin class? She would have said no, because she doesn't know what it is. So we target the problem first. So if we sit there and say, look, do you want to lose weight? We then introduce her. Do you see how that works? And I'm going to show you how we create the advertising content. So this is how we structure adverts. Do you have this problem? The question, we're going to start that in the advertising. We then have an authority statement, which is basically going to show that we are an authority on this. We are experts on that problem. We handle the objections. In this case, we are beginner friendly. We have a call to action. Please book a free class. So let's look at what the advert would be for Harvey the heart attack. Do you want to improve your heart health? Over the past 5 years, we have helped hundreds of men over 40 improve their cardio fitness and greatly reduce their chances of having a heart attack. Our spin classes are suitable for everyone and are beginner friendly. We would then introduce them, have a call to action in there for them to book a free class. And the targeting would be men aged 40 plus, interests, cardio health. And you can see how by doing that, we have created adverts that are highly targeted and will generate a massive return on advertising spend. Okay, so tomorrow you're going to be getting another class through. I hope this has helped. If you need any help with doing any of this, just message me, and yeah, let's get your sales booming. Okay, thank you very much.